have like a general interest in helping people in general, but with this topic is something I'm completely new at. And I do realize the rest of us MS warriors, a lot of people don't realize, like, there's no coming back. You can get better, maybe walk a little better and stuff, but like you're what you had known prior is generally prior. And the big thing is for me, from what I've talked to everybody in forums and everything, is the isolation is the hardest part. Because I know just for myself, I take ownership for everything that I've done wrong. And when I have drank, it's been a long time, but I was bad drunk. And I'm not blaming everything on what's going on up here. However, there is factual scientific evidence that it's going on a really long time. And then that's where it falls back on me, because I could have gotten that girl fixed. And you know what I'm saying? I could have done this, and that's me. I didn't do it. Just like when my car kept running out of transmission fluid all the time. I don't know, there was a group of you with me around that time, Nissan Central. I drive around with transmission fluid. Every block getting in transmission fluid. You don't take care of your shit, you gotta pick up what you fucking lack. You know what I'm saying? And then this is where, and bear with me if you have any interest in listening to this, because this is more than just like multiple sclerosis, finding out what's work, share with people, join a community. But it also coincides with me as an individual. You know, how much I've changed. Because I already changed way before this. But this all just kind of was a perfect storm. My girlfriend, my loan, like just everything. Everything. And it's all to teach a lesson. Because we're all strong and capable of it. Anyways. So you're going to see me like documenting. Many people are going to watch a YouTube page. But for those of you who are interested about how I'm feeling with different tests and breumvi and the steroid infusions and blah, blah, blah. And those are perfect, dude. I was ready to jump out the window and run naked down the street. And I think I was on the 7th floor. Anyways, point is, I felt really good. So it may not be permanent, but that little bit of feeling that you'll get like I got tonight, I was walking without my cane. And I felt comfortable, you know? That feels good. Because ain't nothing worse. And I'm only 45, so I can... 46, 45? I can imagine, you know, older. And I've known some younger people who have succumbed to other physical problems, which... But when you get your shit stripped from you, you don't think about it a lot now. Going to the store, going to get your coffee, But if you were just to stop for a second and think from the beginning, getting ready, you got a plan in your head, you want to go to get coffee, bring it to work, maybe get some more for the people you work with. That's all cognitive thinking. That doesn't sound like a lot. That's normal for most people, but some people do have a harder time figuring that shit out. It's just finding the way to do this. So I guess I'm gonna say I'm not walking on eggshells no more, because I've spent my whole entire life worried about how other people would feel. And I can't upset them. So, I hope a lot of you know who I am. And I honestly think, because I really feel I don't have an agenda. I see it with other guys a lot. And women, but mainly guys, because me growing up, I saw the agenda, and I never understood. Like, maybe it was because I was raised by a woman. I never understood. Like, what the fuck? Is it that important to them? Maybe it just didn't get that important to me till I was like fucking after I left the kid's mom. I don't know. Point is, gotta keep on rocking. And I again, this is going to more than just the multiple sclerosis. I have a whole fucking multitude of topics that I've almost like purposely put myself into to have no other choice but to figure it out. Because I didn't do good at listening to other people. So I had to do it on my own. So I don't know. And for those of you maybe who will check out my YouTube, maybe it'll find it interesting to you. Maybe I can touch base on you on a form of your various kinds of ADHD spectrums and autistic spectrums and coping mechanisms, defense mechanisms, how being raised in different, households when we were younger. Because you can have twins growing up in the same household. They don't live the same life. So the point is, everybody's an individual. We forget that sometimes. Brothers and sisters, like, look at me, man. I'm like the motherfucking black sheep, bro. All individuals. But I can tell you one thing, just on the topic of my siblings. Never felt a connection without them. And I sure hope Danny, Becky, I hope you guys can, because that's my memory of us growing up. Like, that's my younger years, is like, I'd ride for you. No doubt. And I would really hope those sort of things are very important to me with my children, even with Sarah, like everybody. I like to, I don't have any fear of anything, but I like to stick up for what I believe in. And I have a whole theory, like, people need to know what fucking time it is. One time, okay, they don't get the time. You just gotta set the time for them, let them know what's up. So that the next way that time, if it does come, because I've seen this happen just recently, like by the third time, they're like, nah, I don't want no problems. Because the truth hurts, man, and there's no reason for any of us to fight. So Danny, Becky, Chris, Dad, and all the... it is what it is, right? I'm like the uncle to mad kids. Except for you, Dan. I love children. And I love you guys. I don't know if I'm going to go this far posting this on YouTube or whatever, but like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't have any issues with any of you as individuals. I always felt like we were like twins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were operated on the same level. I'm not going to bring up the other one, but, we've had that topic with the other one. Love them to death. But me and Becky were just different. If I'm wrong, correct me, because then I can, like, scratch that out of my memory. So, I'm just talking a lot. I find myself, now that I've accepted this realization of what this really is, it's changed perspective on everything. I think that I have burned every bridge possible, built every connection possible, just been active. And it was all kind of like a learning for me, because that's me studying the algorithms of like individuals' minds, and it works. Yo, I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna hang up. I do like this quietness, relaxing though. Now I'm so fucking medicated. Like, what? Goodbye.